reached far too long into the states. And my goal as governor is to get Congress back into their constitutional bounds and let Oklahomans take care of Oklahoma.
Well, see, and one thing that leaves no doubt is, whenever I talk with people about your campaign, so many of them are disillusioned with the whole political process. They've just developed apathy. And what sets you apart from any other candidate is that you have a proven track record that shows that you are a strict constitutionalist. There is no question. And whenever I explain to people some of the initiatives you've been behind, some of the bills that you've introduced, then they have no doubt. They get up, they lose their apathy, and they're asking how they can help get involved with your campaign.
Well, they can get involved by, like I say, and right now go to the best things that they could do is to help me out with their finances. And that's go to fightforstatesrights.com, pledge your support, and then come back on the 18th and actually donate to the cause. We have had incredible success, and an incredible thing has happened in our campaign over the last 3 months. We have over 1,500 volunteers that have come to our website and said, please, what can I do? I believe what you're telling us. I believe in constitutional liberty. I believe in limited government. I believe in the expansion of freedom. What can we do to help you? So we have assembled over 1,500 volunteers around this state, and we mobilize them on a daily basis. Not everyone is working on the same day, but we have so many around the state of Oklahoma. We have them in fairs and parades and making phone calls and handing out brochures and making contacts with their friends and family and telling them about our campaign. And today, I desperately need your financial support. I cannot stress that enough. And it doesn't matter where you live in this country. It doesn't matter if you're living in Oklahoma or California or Florida. If I have the opportunity to serve the citizens of this state as governor, it will have a profound effect on the rest of this nation. Other governors will start getting excited. They'll get a backbone, and they'll stand up, just like I will, to the federal government and to the tyranny that they have pushed down onto the states for so many years. It will not stand on my watch. I will restore what we have lost and what we are in the middle of losing, and that is our freedom that our founding fathers gave us. Not on my watch.
Exactly, and then people do need to donate because, that's how we need to get your message out. The message you're talking about here and you have in the past and on your campaign resonates with, I think, a majority of Oklahomans and probably a majority of people in the nation. The problem is you are not an establishment candidate. Even though your message probably corresponds to the wishes of most Oklahomans, you are a threat to the established political authority. And like you mentioned, the in essence, the federal bribing of politicians, especially in this day where headlines are full of decreased tax revenues, means we have to make cuts. I mean, I think the Oklahoman has a headline like that every other day. So they're even more susceptible to these federal handouts in exchange. I mean, these handouts aren't for free. There's no such thing as a free lunch in exchange for control and power handed over to the federal authority. So people, you need to donate because that's how we get the message out. We're fighting an uphill battle against the established political authority of this state and the nation. They do not want constitutional candidates in office. That is a threat to them. We must fight back. And the best way to do it is to donate, get the word out about these candidates so people know there is a choice. A lot of people out there probably aren't even going to go to the voting booths on Election Day unless they have a viable candidate, and I think they would with Mr. Randy Brogdon.
And that is well said, and it doesn't take a huge donation. All it takes is a lot of people who believe like I do. Send me $5 or $10. You would be amazed at how that adds up. So, fightforstatesrights.com is probably the best thing. The best investment that you'll be able to make in a long, long time. I'll put your money to good use because the money that you contribute to my campaign will be spent to restore our freedom, and it's going to have a far-reaching effect. And I'm excited about it, and I can tell you, you're right. I am not the pick of the political machine. I'm definitely the pick of the people of this state, and the political machine knows that. They know that I am way beyond a viable candidate. They're just hoping that I don't get enough money in my coffers to go up on TV and to do the things that it takes to actually win a race. We have been successful so far. We have just started our fundraising campaign. We have close to $100,000, I think $92,000 that we've raised in a very short period of time. I need to, in my money bomb this week, I'm trying to raise $200,000. And I can do that if I had 2,000 people around this nation. The people that are listening to me right now, if they would send in $100, then I would reach that goal on Friday with no problem. If I have $5 and $10 donations, and I will accept them as well, and I'm more than proud to do that, because I know that there are plenty of people that are listening to me right now that believe, just like I do, limited government, efficient government, constitutional government, and the expansion of freedom, individual freedom, moral responsibilities, the things that made this nation great. We have a window of opportunity here in the state of Oklahoma to start that restoration. This is a mission that I have been called to lead, and I fully intend to lead with every fiber in my being. Please help me. FightForStatesRights.com. We will make a difference in this country.
And I think you brought up an excellent point. This affects everybody in this country. I mean, we've got a lot of listeners that are outside of the state of Oklahoma, but you can still contribute and help, because this will affect you in your state. When we have a governor that will stand up against the federal government, he can lead the way for other governors. And we've seen this happen time and again in the state of Oklahoma. We've constantly led with the 10th Amendment resolution, with the Real ID, fighting the Real ID Act, all of this stuff. It comes out, and then the rest of the states follow suit. So you can make a difference no matter where you are. If you really want to fight the takeover that's happening right now, you can get behind Senator Brogdon's governor campaign.
Can you imagine the shot across the bow of the political establishment with the election of Randy Brogdon as governor of the state of Oklahoma? It would send shockwaves.
Just like Jesse Ventura in Minnesota.
Yeah, but I think this would
stepping out of the box.
I think this would have more effect.
We only have about 30 seconds left here. I just want to thank you for calling into the show, Senator Brogdon, and want to wish you a happy 36th wedding anniversary.
37th. We're celebrating 37 years. This is the first campaigning I've done tonight.
Awesome. Congratulations. Have a good evening, sir, and take care.
Fight for states' rights.